welcome back. We are continuing the Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. Finally, we have arrived at the Pacific Theater of Operations. Um, Obviously, we've done some Chinese versus Japanese before, although depending on who you ask and where you prefer to ascribe it, World War II basically starts with this incident. Some will probably argue fairly that it might be the Spanish Civil War, and others will obviously draw it back to 1939 when Germany invaded Poland, but this is a nice middle ground for whatever qualities of nice you can ascribe to it, of course. This scenario, I was going to play with Rutan, so Rutan, my apologies. I figured that since you'd already played this one before, and it's only 5 turns, with a relatively small number of units, I would just play it myself, get it over with, and we could play the Bounding Fire Productions version of the Marco Polo Bridge incident or attack or whatever, provocation. And it'll be a nice, bit of a fresh take on the battle itself. Another thing that will make this relatively quick is that the setup for the Chinese is anywhere outside of 2 hexes from Q1 on board 8. Problematically, well, and has to be east of the river, so you can't, have your guys up here. And problematically for me, I decided I would put all my guys in these forward locations by all these buildings that I need to keep under my control for VC purposes. The problem with this is that, well, the Japanese get to set up 2 hexes from Q1. So, yeah, there's going to be some turn 1 shenanigans, and we're going to have to see just how well it goes. And it's also going to be just a nice refresher for me personally on all the special quirks of the Japanese troops. So with all this said and done, you can probably imagine that there is going to be a bonsai charge with this. The VC specifically is that the Japanese need to control 12 or more buildings within Q1 on board 8, within 7 hexes of that. So I've already marked them all. As far as I can tell, these are the only buildings that can that fit within this. So if we count from Q1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, can't get to these. So can't get to here, won't get here, etc. Obviously, you can't really make this too nice because otherwise it would take me like a day and a half just to get all the perimeter counters and everything. So every hex of buildings are marked. In proper fashion, anything that starts outside of the Japanese setup area, and that is within the Chinese setup area, counts as their control. So that's why there's still some blue counters, even though they are in this building. This building is going to swap immediately just because there's no Chinese in there, but I believe it's supposed to be marked this way under normal circumstances. So one other thing to mention is that each prisoner squad equivalent that the Japanese have in captivity at game end decreases the requirements by 1. Each Japanese AFV eliminated, captured, abandoned at game end increases this requirement by 2. So you already start with 2 squads of captured Chinese for the Japanese forces, which means that instead of 12, I need 10. And they get 2 vehicles that you can choose to not use whatsoever. Just have them hang out in the hills on the west over here, or on the south over here, and yeah, kind of avoid any sort of issues. Whereas the Chinese get a lot of troops, and you really want to reinforce your guys. So there's a reason to push for both sides. The Japanese will want to push early, get the terrain and the buildings that they need before being able to set up a defensive position. Both snipers are at 3, with the Japanese having a higher ELAR, which is the standard, all things considered. Couple other things. EC is dry, can't kindle, so you can't start a fire in one of these buildings and let it run rampant. Although, burning wreck is always possible. Um, the Japanese may not utilize hip and have to sit up on ground level. That's why I didn't really bother with like going up here or having any sort of crazy setup going on. And the Chinese prisoners have to be under guard at the start, which just means I could probably split this up into a half squad, but honestly, I'd rather just mosey these guys on over in the back and have them chill out there. Also, vehicular crews cannot abandon vehicles, so whatever. Not that it honestly doesn't really matter for, certainly not for the Chinese. So, all right. I guess I should. You know what? I didn't check beforehand, but since I haven't really rolled any dice yet, except for weather, no change. Um, it's probably a good idea to check what the balance is in case I need to change that. Surprisingly close to each other. The Chinese appear to have a slight edge, which is interesting. Yeah, not much of a difference for balance, but we're not going to worry about it. So we're just going to go straight into it. Rally Phase 1 has no action. I don't really want to split anybody up, even though I could potentially do so. The reason I don't want to is because splitting up these guys into half squads would only make them worse in melee, and I want to get into melee against Chinese troops. So we're going to go straight into prep fire phase. Prep fire phase, I have a couple shots I want to do with units that will not be participating in the bonsai charge. So first and foremost, I'm going to have this mortar shoot. I don't really want to do white phosphorus, simply because I don't want to start causing fires right away, though it wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. So it's just a simple 2-hit with a mortar. I don't have rate of fire, but I will get a hit against Q3. 50 millimeter is going to be... it's going to be a pretty terrible shot. So instead of 6, it's down to 3. It will get a +1 from the woods from the wall, if I remember correctly. So instead of 3, it's going to be a 4 on 3, which is a 1 morale check. They are fine, and the sniper activates, which this is real terrible timing. 1, 2, 3. It's going to go back, random selection, and will wound the leader. And I'm pretty sure they're still 5 and 6. This would be terrible if that kills him, because he's my bonsai guy. Japanese wound. If he passes wound severity, he's flipped over to wounded side. Yeah, okay. Cool. They do that for these guys. Interesting. I'm gonna have to see if I can get the people who do the vassal thing to change that, or to change it for other leaders. Does it do for other leaders if I click him wounded? No. See, this is the primary difference between these two. This should turn into a 7+1, for example. Maybe it's because 7+1 doesn't exist, which I guess. But anyways, so the mortar shot didn't get great. I will shoot with the squad, however. So that'll be a 4+2. Won't go anywhere. So these guys are prep fired. Just in case, because I'm actually kind of worried that this leader would take another shot, I'm going to shoot with the elite squad with the LMG. They will take a shot at, we'll just do against N2 as a 6+2. That's a nice shot. 6 on 6 is a 1 morale check. They will also pass. Did I get rate of fire? I did. The 2 firepower +2 is not really all that great, so I'm not going to bother shooting some more. I will shoot, however, with the MMG. And I think my best shot will be against 03. So we're looking at 4 up 1. Another sniper. Annoyingly, it is a 4 on 4, which is a 1 morale check. They will finally break. Won't ELR. Sniper won't activate, thankfully. Machine gun can continue shooting. However, one thing I had forgotten to consider, but it's not the end of the world, is my machine gun is now stuck pointing this way. Which again, not the end of the world, but we'll take a 4-up-1 shot against them. 7 on 4 is a pin tash check. They will pin. I do have rates. Rate of fire, so I'll just continue shooting at them as another 4-up-1. This time it is it's another pin tash check. They can't take it. We'll take another shot, another rate of fire, and finally they are out of shots. So I don't really have any other shots to do or that I really want to take, so I'm going to go straight into movement phase and declare a bonsai charge. Bonsai charge will go straight east, I guess, in this circumstance. So I need to take out a bunch of counters here. Infantry, bonsai charge. So everybody's going to go east, as direct east as they technically can. And this is going to cause a bunch of problems for the Chinese defense. So, yeah. I don't think there's any other counters I need to do. So since everybody moves as an impulse, this really negates the amount of damage that anybody can really do. So everybody is going to go down 1. And now it is time for people to shoot. And obviously I have a lot of reasons to shoot with just about everybody. I will need to do some final protection fire, so we'll do final protection fire first. Just easier that way. So a triple point blank fire against the squad in Q3. So 9. It should be a down 1 shot. That's not good. Yeah, no, I think no matter what, that is going to be a KIA. Let me see if there's anything else important here. It should be pointed out that bonsai charges work as with human waves. So whenever a unit occupies a space with an enemy in it, you are not forced to reinforce that. You can ignore that that hex. Now, is there anything else I can do? There's probably not much I can really save when it comes to those guys. I think they are just posed. Because it is 9, I should do... triple point blank fire. Where's my triple point blank fire? Oh yeah, I should also mention, I'm sure there's a I can figure out the reason for it, but it is not jungle terrain. Nothing says that it's light jungle or heavy jungle, so or dense jungle, I should say. So I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. Is there anything? No. Cool. So those guys will have shot. Like I said, it's triple point blank fire, so it's 9. They rolled a 3. It goes down by 1 because it's not assault movement, so it's a KIA. So these guys are just straight dead. I'll move that afterwards. It does mean that they have shot, however. They will get a 4 residual. Oh, also Sniper. Sniper does activate. This is going to be a problem. 3, 2. Here. Oh, no. I have an option. I can't pick the 337, and I will absolutely pick this MMG. So MMG guy breaks. That is actually like the worst result that could happen. All right. So we have another 9 up 1 shot. Yeah, 9 up 1. That will not do. And that will be another 4 residual. Not that I want to go in there, but, you know. This squad in V2 will take a shot as a 3 down 2. Should be a safe shot, yep. 3 down 2. 6 pin test check. They cannot take pins, so they are fine. We'll put residual just in case, but shouldn't need it. We'll do 6 down 2. Oof. Down 2 brings that to 8, which is another pin test. Excuse me, which they can't take. Instead, that will go up to 2. The LMG equipped squad will do a 5 down 2 against that squad in the open. That will be a nice 3 on 5, which is a 2 MC. Which they do not pass, and they will strike as a result. And because these guys really need to get something done anyways, they will do a 3 down 2 shot against the adjacent guys. 6 on 3 is a pin test check, so nothing. So now that everybody's moved, we go into the next impulse. I think, yeah, everybody should be calculated together as with normal, like, platoon or wave stuff. So I don't care about going into this DM guy's hex. I could, theoretically. Actually, because if I go in here, I'm risking a 4 firepower residual, which is really bad, and I would take an extra shot. So we'll just go in like this. It does mean that I have some extra shots to make or take, because why not? So the squad in S3 will take a triple point blank fire halved, so 9, 4.5 up 2. 4.5 up 2, that's actually not bad. 6 on 4.5 is a normal morale check. So leader first, he's fine. Squad is fine as well. These guys are marked as final and will stay that way. Actually, are they marked as final protected fire? No, because it's not. They weren't final fire. Yeah, only if they're already marked as final fire. Cool. So these guys are marked, and there's a 2 residual. I might. Oh no, wait, I can't because he's got fire restriction now on distance. We'll do another 5. What is that? Up 1? Yeah, 5 up 1. 6 on 5 is a normal morale check against the striped squad. They're fine. And a triple point blank fire have twice, which is 2 up 1. No. Alright. I also need the counter for these units being lax. Alright, so that's it for the bonsai charge, because now everybody's in hexes that are occupied by opposing units. I'm going to put the bonsai and lax over here. Lax actually won't even matter for ambush, because my guys are already in the hex, and technically like the location with the units, so they don't have anything to do for. Oh, are they too high? Hold on, let me do a test. Oh, yeah, they are a little bit. My bad. Thanks, thanks, 13th Warrior. I'd missed that. Let us. Can I move? If I move this like that, and we do another test. Ah, that's better. In fact, I'm gonna toss this to the side there. Cool. Thanks for the notice. I really appreciate it. Also, I need to ban this guy because I do not care about stuff like that. There we go. Cool. So, now that all our guys in the bonsai trench has moved, I really don't need to move anybody else into these areas, but I'll take them off afterwards. Squad with the prisoners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for road bonus, and then this back group here will CX and get. How do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is going to turn these into Japanese controlled locations. So they now have. There we go. So they now have these two extra buildings. And that's pretty much it for movement phase. Defensive fire phase, everybody's shot. There's not anything else I can really do. Advanced fire phase, this will be a little interesting. So obviously I want to shoot my units that are in with the defenders here. And much like the subsequent fire by the Chinese troops in their defensive fire, the Japanese will get the same thing in reverse. So they will have triple point blank fire, halved because it's the advanced fire phase. So it'll be 12 halved to 6, and then in a building is a +2. So 6 of 2. 7 on 6 is a normal morale check for the pin guys. They're fine. We will do. Yeah, I have to pick them because they're adjacent or they're in the same hex. So 4.5 up 2. Nothing. Technically, I don't have to shoot either, but I kind of want to get these shots in. I'm not going to have it leader. Actually, you know what? I can and not use the +1 if I remember correctly. So it will be a 6 up 3. Oof. 6 on 6, 1 morale check, and these snipers are starting to make me nervous. And this unit pins. This is exactly the sort of thing you want. Now that these guys are pinned, you don't have to, like, it's so much less to worry about in close combat. So sniper does not activate, thankfully, and this will be another 6 up 2, and will yield no result. Cool. Everybody else is shot. Should be it. Should move this over a little bit. There we go. So, route phase. I can take this off for now. We'll just put them in the water. Route phase, I have 1 broken unit. This broken unit can't actually go anywhere without essentially being eliminated for failure to route, because everything is adjacent. So I will also take these things out. And I'll leave the lax just in case. So this unit is eliminated for failure to route. I know I got reinforcements next turn. And then this unit, you know what? Yes, I will route him because it only makes sense to do so. But I still really can't go... Actually, I can ignore this. So I can do 2, 4, 6. There. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. I could keep him in that hex and try to self-rally, but I don't really like those odds. And that's it for routes. Advances, everybody's already... I mean, technically, these guys should all be marked CC. So they can't do anything, because they're... Well, actually, this guy is not. But this guy is. Which brings the question, do I support this guy, or do I try and be invasive? Let's try and be invasive. Now, this will actually incur a ambush chance, so I should do this one first while I'm thinking of it. Mortar and squad will advance into S1, and we're going to have the leader and squad from K3 go to J2, and keep an eye down this road and also be able to use that. And then these guys will go off the bridge. This also shouldn't cause me any issues. I only have 2 squads, so I don't actually block myself for size. Because prisoners don't count, if I remember correctly. So turn 1 CC. Like I said, I should do this one first just because I know that these guys are lax after a bonsai charge. Now, another thing to note is Japanese first line squads and elite troops do get -1 for being stealthy in terms of ambush, so those should cancel each other out. Nobody else has anything. I don't think these Chinese troops would be lax. I think that's only reserved for their conscript troops. Let's check just in case, but I'm fairly confident that they won't be lax. Always lax at night. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't have to worry about that. Cool. So, ambush chance, we'll do Japanese first because I'm Japanese. And then, okay, so nothing happens. I can essentially move that to the side. It's going to be a 1-to-1. Can I declare hand-to-hand? This is going to be important here. Oh, automatically becomes hand-to-hand. Sick. That's going to make these real bloody. I don't have... I do get a -1 to my CC, which I need to remember. And I think that'll be it for that group in particular. So 1-to-1, hand-to-hand, -1 for the Japanese. Okay, that's bad. Now, do I want to retreat? Or do I want to do anything else? I think I might want to actually retreat. If I infiltrate back to P4, I could probably even get to Q5. Yeah, I could get to Q5, but I would be under attack from this guy. If I go to Q4, I mean, I can still get shot at, but... I really don't want to lose this LMG, but you know what? They don't get a minus, so that turns into hand-to-hand melee. We'll do this guy, sure. CC, automatically hand-to-hand. It is a 1-to-1, and the opponent is pinned, which won't do anything for me. For the attacker, I should say. And there's a -1. Okay, well, that is bad for the Chinese. Do I actually get hero or leader creation? They probably do. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think there's no restriction for it, so. Alright, well, morale is 7, so that doesn't change. There's no +1, and there's no minuses anywhere, so it is a 7-0. Free 7-0 for the Japanese. That's pretty nice. They don't get a 7-0, so what is there? Do they not get field promotion? I'm gonna feel so silly if they don't get field promotion. Promotion. Where the heck is this? It's gonna be in field promotion, and then with like a giant asterisk that talks about the Japanese thing is different. Oh, not applicable to Finns or Japanese. Okay, that's what I thought. I always forget the Finns get that too. Crazy. Okay, so no leader, so it's gonna be a kill no matter what. The defenders might as well try, and okay, well, we see both edges of the sword there. Now they can't retreat or anything because they're already attacked, but it does mean that that is another Japanese conquest. Then we'll do here again 1-1. It is a -1, so that will be a victory for the Japanese. The Chinese will not get a result. It's just one above. Then over here there is a 5-3, which is a 3-2, so better odds for the Japanese. Still won't get it, despite the better odds. And the defender attacking everybody, because why not? They are 1.5 to 5, which is 1 to 4, but hand to hand will claim both. So even though they were pinned, they were still successful, which is actually pretty impressive. And not great for the Japanese whatsoever. Cool. Okay. That is turn 1. Take off these markers. We'll take off pin. It takes away all my counters, whatever. Alright, weather, no change. I already have all my units set up, so I don't need to do anything else crazy or anything. I could try to self-rally. It doesn't work. Kind of expected. Prep fire phase. Honestly, I should change this and move these guys. There we go. Honestly, I do have options I wish to take. I think I need to try and kill this guy, and then move him. So we'll do, what is it, a 2 building? Yeah, do 6 up 2. Nope. I don't even think that's a pin on an IFT. No, missed by 1. Alright. Honestly, I think I might have to just risk it. I know they're gonna get shot at, but I kind of... If I move these guys, they'll be dead anyways. I guess I could take a 4 up 1. Yeah, alright. These guys will assault move just to get them out of the way. It is open ground. Well, it's not because of the hindrance. So it would be a 4 up 1, or I could do an 8 up 3. I think I'm gonna save that. Yeah. Conscripts on this side will run in. They'll see act. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I can't do that. 6. Too many buildings in the way. Similarly, these guys on the right side, more conscripts. We'll also CX 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll stop there. This group of conscripts will CX 1 and bypass. Jesus. 2, 3 bypass, 4 bypass, 5. Pretty sure that's the max I can get out of that. Vehicle is in motion. We'll go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12 in bypass. And then, well, it's probably actually, it's probably not 12 in bypass. No, actually, no, it would be 12 in bypass, yeah. And then stop delay. And they're going to be buttoned up. And I don't think I want the mortar to shoot at them, because that seems a little wasteful. Alright. Bottom stack 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4, 5, 6, 7 for road bonus. Oops. I just want 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if these guys can actually hit them. But I don't want to break an MMG on that, so, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, road bonus. These guys will do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, road bonus. Yeah. Did I upgrade my thing? No. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 buildings. Should have flipped that over. Defensive fire. Yeah, I think... Oh, can I... I didn't think about this. Or I only am thinking about this now, because I'm a doofus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please tell me I didn't make such a terrible mistake. Yeah, it's actually, I think really it's because I set up my Chinese like so close to the Japanese setup without really thinking about it. And just like, I like being really bloody with troops. Given the opportunity on small scale fights like this, 5 turns, you really got to make it worth it, you know? And at the same time, like, I was kind of hoping that I'd get a little bit better results with the Japanese. I think there was 1 KIA straight up with and on a human wave you kind of don't expect that sort of thing. But I may have just made myself extremely vulnerable to white phosphorus, which is actually terrible if that's the case, because those guys are gonna get a shellacking. White phosphorus can only be fired at ranges 1 to 5 hexes. I only get 1. I only have a rate of fire of 1, can't air burst. So let's see about white phosphorus. I will attempt to hit, because I don't even know if I can see it. I can. That sucks for the Japanese, or Chinese. It's definitely a hit. White phosphorus. Special form of smoke counter. That's available to this mortar specifically. Actually, did I even get rate of fire? No. Okay, good. Identical to those of conventional smoke, except that such use must be announced prior to placement attempt DR, which is what I did. Chemical agents of white phosphorus cause discomfort and could result in demoralization or casualties. All units, including friendly ones, except non-CECT AFV in a location with a white phosphorus counter must take a normal morale check when the white phosphorus is placed by any means in that location, or when hit by ordnance white phosphorus type. The normal morale check causes DM status and also causes loss of concealment in the affected unit, or if the affected unit is in LS good order ground units. Leadership CE, DRM, and TM apply as negative to the NMC. That's area target type, so I don't get a critical, or I haven't gotten a critical hit in this. So, yeah. I'm actually curious. Do I? No, you know, it's just a normal morale check, I think. So, do I have a smoke counter? It should be a dispersed. So we'll just do this. And then 3 morale checks. 1, 2, 3. 2 break, and 1 guy is fine. So only that guy is now CX'd. That was the mortar. I will... yeah, there's not much of a point shooting there now, but I will shoot a 4 up 3, because why not? Well, oops, not prep fire, that is defensive fire. 8 up 3 against S3. Nope. I don't think this has line of sight, no matter how much I would want it to. This guy will take his shot. Oh, 1. 6 up 3, actually, because of hindrance. Yeah. 6 up 3. Break the LMG. That sucks. Oh, you know what? Does he have range on this? Yeah. Cool. 4 up 1. Doesn't do anything because the leader's there. I will have rate of fire, but it is a 5 on 4. 1 morale check. That guy breaks. That sucks. I should have moved him. Oh well. I do have rate, but I don't think I have any more targets, to be honest. Nope, so they'll just be unmarked. Cool. Advanced fire phase. There's none I can really do. I don't think this guy sees them, because I think they're treated as the middle. Like, maybe? I don't know if that counts. So I'm just not gonna bother. But I will shoot, just because I drew a line, I will shoot, awesome. That's... There's main armament gone. That is, yeah. Problematic. That is terrible. I don't have any other advancing fire shots. Route phase, couple guys. Take these guys and round them back. V2 is also just gonna crawl back just to get out of there. Does anybody else need to route? I don't think so. No. Advances. Well, I'm going to want to reinforce some areas here, so let's do... that guy there. You can go into R5. These guys can go in R6. Actually, you know what? No. These guys go in T6. These guys are going to R6. I'm not gonna dive into this because that's stupid. I will surrender that building if I need to for now to just concentrate my forces. You can go in the stone building, why not? And the leader will go into the woods so that he can try to rally, and everybody else can mosey on west. And that'll be it. CC phase, there's only one that's remaining from the prior turn. It's a 1-to-1 melee. Chinese go first. That will be a kill. That will not be a kill for the Japanese, even with the -1s. Yeah, terrible outing for the Japanese so far. All right, turn 2. Turn 2, weather, no change. Rally phase, any actions? Repair on that? No. Repair on the vehicle? No. Rally. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Rally. Definitely gets it. This guy can't self-rally. These guys can't self-rally. And that's it. Okay. Oops. I wanted to do prep fire. Is there any prep fire I want to do? Honestly, I don't care about this vehicle anymore. I think technically it's... there might be something about both machine guns. Like maybe I only broke the left one or something. I'd have to double check. I don't know if these guys can shoot them, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Ooh, you know what? This is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by CX. Or actually, you know what? I can bypass for 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Do I want to shoot with anybody? You know what? I'm going to try and shoot the mortar S1 into R4. And I will try to white phosphorus that. Yeah, cool. Actually, do I need to do the check first? I don't think so. That should just be in the 2-hit. And I'm pretty sure I had it last time. So, white phosphorus into R4. 2-hit. Sadly, it is not. Which means I don't have white phosphorus anymore. Can I actually... There you go. Wait, is it gonna show it now? Deplete ammo. If I do smoke? No. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Why did it toggle it? There you go. No white phosphorus. But I'll just shoot regular HE then. And then I won't get any, but I don't break it, which is nice. There shouldn't be any other modifiers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? 4 up 2. Won't get it. Which honestly, I'm not too worried about. I can transfer these guys over to T1 and watch down here, so that's pretty good. I really don't think I can see this hex from here. Where do I move them? That's the next big question. I don't really need to move them. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna take that chance. I'm gonna shoot. I don't think they can... What? Okay. Orb 2. Won't be enough. Or sorry, 4-1, but it doesn't matter. But I know I can get that shot now, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, now I know I can get the shot in reverse. So there's that, I guess. This one and 2 will bypass an M2 and 1 for 1. Go into L1 for 2. I don't actually know if anybody can shoot them. I don't want to take this shot because it looks screwy. 3. And then I might as well... I'm going to shoot with the LMG as a 2 flat. All right. That answers that. I forget if that... Oops. I forget if that marks them. DM. Or, DM. Final fire for everybody. That's 3. I don't think these guys can shoot them. And then 4. Alright. I'm gonna worry about this one last. Because I don't care about it all that much right now. Yeah, I really don't care about it right now. Nobody can see this guy, so I think an assault move... Actually, you know what? Since he's... that it might just be. If I cower using the support weapon only... Yeah, I think they're just marked as final fire, which means then I really don't care about them. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to bother final protecting fire because they have nowhere to route without being potentially reduced. And I don't want them to suffer a... I don't want them to be prisoners. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep it that way. They don't have a functioning weapon. I probably should have shot these guys, but oh well. Nobody can technically see down here, which is kind of an error on my part. I should have had one squad going Y5, to be honest, just to get at least 1 firepower, 1.5. But live and learn. Actually, CX will come off, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just grab it in the advanced phase. The question really is, do I want to go into this building X? You know what? Sure. I will attempt to assault move. I think I still need to take a patsy. Let's see if the rules make it so the Japanese are immune. I don't think they're immune. Unless they're... I think it's only if they're elite. I don't see a single mention of patsy, really? Patsy? What about... Not applicable to Berserk Fanatic Japanese. Sick. Alright, so they just go in there. I will take a... Yeah, I'll take a combined shot. Why not? 9 firepower up 3. That really is going to make the difference here. 8 on 9 is a normal morale check. And they will pin. Let's double check. No, that's SMC. I'm pretty sure the Japanese are not just naturally immune to pin. Because that would be silly. Yeah. Cool. So those guys are pinned, which is nice. Not really the best, but it's nice. Can't discount that. Don't really have anybody else to move, other than these guys. We'll just move in the building. Defensive fire phase. Do I have any other defensive? We could do... no. 3 up 3, no way. 3 up 3, no. I'm not gonna bother. I don't think anybody else has a really good shot no matter what. Advanced fire phase. This guy can't shoot out of his hex. I can do a 4 up 2. Won't do anything, unfortunately. We'll just mark up as prep. You know what? Yeah, I will do a 3 up 2 shot. Doesn't matter. It will re-DM him. This guy can't hit anybody. That's it. Routes. Routes. This guy has to route. I can't go this way. Well, I probably could, but nah, I'm just gonna go back. Technically, I could have done the W4 and then W5. We'll just do that. That's it, I think, for... Yeah, breaks. Yeah. Alright. Advances. Let's just change this now, so I don't have to do any shenanigans. Same thing with this. Mortar and squad will come over. I'm actually tempted to put these guys in Q2. If only for the line of sight on here. They would be pretty vulnerable. You know what? Whatever. We'll do CC there. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Oh. I need to change this. Since I own the building, and they just own the outside. That's actually an important question. I think I can declare CC. I'm not sure if I need to declare CC. I might have to. I won't be able to attack it anywhere outside the hex anyway, so I guess there's that kind of takes the cake. So this should probably go away. Yeah, okay. CC phase. I'll just do the against the vehicle first. Why not? I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything else. It's a squad, so 5. There's a -1 for being halved because of the pin. Vehicle stopped. It doesn't have any more weapons, if I understand it correctly. So there should be a -1. Yeah, so it's just does it count as unarmored? No, because it's 0. Yeah, it's just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, it's immobilized now. Yeah, I don't think it has a weapon to shoot back, so it just doesn't shoot back. This gets flipped to melee. Over here, ambush chance. Japanese are first. They get a -1 for stealthy. Chinese, okay, so no stealth or no ambush. Terrible on my ambushes, actually. Yeah, terrible. 1-1 for the Japanese, which will be casualty reduction, and 1-2 for the Chinese, which will be no result. So they are a half squad. And, oops, not what I wanted. There we go. Cool. Alright. Turn to Chinese. And I need to start formulating a plan here because I got a lot of shooting I need to do. I have a lot of movement I need to do as well. And there's only conscripts basically at this point, and none of them are great. Weather, no change. Rallies, I've got 1. I do have a self-rally I can try, so let's just try 1. Nope. Try to rally. I'll also no. Not too surprised by that. I'll probably have to retreat this leader, actually, I think about it, and just bring him over there. I could probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then advance. Yeah, it works. Okay. Now, prep fire. Okay, this is one of those times where prep firing into a melee is actually not that big a deal, and not considered a sleazy tactic in my opinion, because I can't affect the vehicle, so I would just be shooting against a squad, and I will 100% take that and do 9 up 3, no leader direction. It is an 8 on 9, which I think is what I got last time. So normal morale check, if they're completely fine, that sucks. That is not the result I was hoping for. As much as I want to shoot these guys, it is a 9 up 4. That's not great. I guess a 4 up 2 isn't looking all that great either in return. I know I'm going to have to move next turn, so maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll do 9 up 4. Didn't matter. I'll just take this off now. Some good first line squads. I could do 1, 2, 3. No, that's half. That's not great at all. Yeah, I think I just need to move. I could do a 9 up 4. No, I've done 2 of those now, and they've all sucked. I think I just need to get some movement done here. So let's see if I can frustrate myself as the Japanese player. This first line squad will go into Q6. They can't prevent this. It would be a 1-to-1, so I don't care about it. So they will go 2 and then 3. Over here, we'll do 1 conscript squad will assault move into the woods. And I'll just take a 6 up 1 shot. 8 on 6 pin test check. They're fine. Okay. I did have rate of fire, so that's good at least. We'll do assault move. No, do I want to assault move? No, I need to. I can't even dash. I don't have enough. I don't have enough movement factors to dash. I forgot how terrible they were. And this has 2 residual. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna assault move into Y4. And they'll do a. I'll just shoot the LMG. Actually, is a 2 up 1, I believe. Didn't matter. Thankfully, leader prevents the cowering. This literally doesn't matter anymore because it's broken. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna have this conscript go here and take a 2 up 1. They're fine. Yeah, I think I have to. We'll do a 2 up 1. No. Okay. So that's that for them. I will go with my plan of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get the leader to rally people. This CX will come off. Do bypass 1, 2. Ugh. Yeah, 2. I don't really care for this broken squad, I'll be honest. Leader and squad, 1, 2. What's the first line? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could advance and then pick up, or try to pick up. Maybe that's the smarter move. I don't want to jeopardize that guy. Okay. Can take this off. Yeah, this one squad. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna try and dash. The squad will shoot as a 2 down 2. Okay. 4 on 2, 1 morale check. Alright, well, that sucks. That's not what you hope for when that happens. IFP, and then 2 residual. On the plus side, That does get him as a first fire. I think I will do one squad in S5 will assault move. Nobody can shoot at him. At least I don't think anybody can shoot at him. And then the last squad will go 1, 2, 3, and go into U4 later. These guys will lose CX. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that is the play here. Defensive fire phase. I mean, can I shoot the mortar? I guess technically I can. Mortar? Nope. Don't really care for the acquisition because that's going to go away anyways. 4 up 2. Wow. If only that didn't cower. Instead of 4, goes down to 2, so 6 pintash check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 squads pin. 1 sniper generation, which didn't do anything. Could have been better, but I'll take it regardless. I can't see this guy, so let's do 4. What is this? Yeah, 4 up 2. No. And almost break it. And I think that's it. Advanced fire phase, honestly, I don't really think there's any I really want to do. I could do... I guess I could do 3 up 2? Or up 3? No. Nope. I think at that point it's not worth it. Alright, broken units. Only 1. And they will go 1, 2, 3. That should be it. Yeah. Advances, leader goes in. These guys go there. Let's pump some first line guys upwards into the building. Yeah, those guys can go in here. You can help out. The leader and squad that didn't pin will go into new building. These guys will go here to not get shot at. Yeah, I think this is good. CC phase, none of these CC attacks are new, so there's no ambushes. Might as well just do this one. It's a melee. It's a 1-to-1 for the Chinese in hand-to-hand, so that'll be a kill. And return 1-to-1, so everybody dies here. Alright. Let's flip this over, because nobody will be able to pick it up or repair, because everybody's dead. So if that goes to hell, and over here it is, like I said, no ambush because it's not a new CC. The Chinese can't invoke hand-to-hand. It's the Japanese as the attacker, I believe. I don't think they can invoke it because no quarter isn't in effect. So we'll just play it. We'll just play it like that. 6-4 is a 3-2. 3-2 normal CC. Okay, actually, that could be pretty nice for the Japanese. But I would surrender that building. Whereas I'm at a 1-2. Sure. 1-2. I can convert it next turn. Or I could shoot an 8 up 3. 8 up 3 is not really all that great. What are my odds on an 8 up 3? to get anything. I would need to roll a 5. I would need to roll a 5 to get a result. There are the 3-3-7s. And if I don't succeed, I face a 12 up 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do CC. Especially since I'm going second, so I don't really have anything to worry about here. And I think I get I get an automatic -1 anyways. So, yeah, I'll just do a 1 to 2. Why not? No result. The vehicle can't do anything, so it stays there. Cool. Turn 3, I get my reinforcements. My reinforcements are already placed, so I don't have to worry about that. Rally phase. I have not much to do. We'll try to repair the machine gun. Gone. That sucks. That's like all my sport weapons. Both my LMGs. I just don't... I have a mortar, which is nice. And, yeah. Alright, well... anything else in rally phase? Got 3 Chinese squads. Gotta take off the pins. 3 Chinese squads. 2 without DM. And 1 with. Second guy comes back. Prep fire phase. I can't move with these guys because that's just crazy. So I will take a 4-1. Okay, well, I'm glad I did not do that with my MMG. Speaking of, I can't really do anything with them. Yeah, I really don't think I have any shots with them. So I'll just have to move. Mortar. I don't have white phosphorus anymore, but you know what? I think... oh, you know what? I forgot to try and pick up with this guy. He picks up. I think I'm going to try no matter what to mortar him. It will not be a hit. It is rate of fire. Actually, is it? Because it's within 5. Crap. What's the... oh, it is 2 and less. Is it 2 and less hexes? Ordnance notes. Why should be 2 and less? Yeah, 2 and less. Rate of fire 1. Ugh. Okay, well, mortar didn't work, but we'll do a 4 up 2, because why not? 8 on 4 shouldn't be anything. No. Well, that's bad. And you know what? I'm essentially guarding an entire side, so this 4-4-7 is going to do a 4 up 2. Not getting anything, but I'm not too worried about it. How many buildings do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 buildings. Okay. Moving phase. Do I even care to move them now? No, I'll just wait till assault move. Alright. These guys don't have radios, yeah. Alright, well, let's do the infantry first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Road bonus. Nobody should be able to shoot at them, so they should be safe. And I can do, like, send the leader to here, capture this building, and then maybe do some shenanigans over here. These squads can go over on this side and reinforce. So that's all well. Vehicles start in motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops. It should be 11. Yeah, I should have ordered them the other way. Yeah. 11. This MMG is just gonna take that shot, because why not? 2 hit. It is gonna hit. Actually, is it? Ordnance to hit. Chinese probably use red numbers. Or is that just for guns? Chinese. Do they use... no, not MGs. Cool. So it is a 10 that they need. There is a +2 for a moving vehicle. It's their first point of seeing them, moving point of seeing them. So it's another +2, so 4 minus size. Yeah, they're not going to hit it whatsoever, even with the -1 by the leader. And there's no rate of fire, which, you know, sigh of relief there. So this was 11, so 12, 13, 13, 14, yeah, you know what, 15, and they will both turn their turrets. Yeah, we'll do it that way. So these guys in motion. Cool. That's it for movement. Maybe there's a world where having that guy... You know, I probably should have had that guy grab at least this building and then get away, but whatever. Defensive fire phase will do... I'm not sure if I can actually fire group these guys. Probably can. Fire group? Yeah, I probably should be able to. So yeah, we'll do 12 up 2, up 3. 12 up 3. 8 on 12 is going to be a 1 morale check. Fine and fine. Alright, didn't matter. I will take it. 3 up 3? No, not worth it. Not worth it. Can't do anything. Yeah, 9. 9 up 2? Nope. I'm not even gonna bother marking him. Advanced fire phase. None. Just none. Routes. I don't think anything's even broken and DM'd. This DM should come off. Take off prep fire. Advances. Leader with the machine gun is gonna go in. These guys should be not moved, and they will move up. It's gonna happen. Can't move these guys. I will move them back to protect them from the MMG. They probably can see it anyways with like a sliver of it, but whatever. I'll wait until that shot needs to be taken. Yeah, alright, CC phase. Now again, I can declare this as hand-to-hand. Actually, I have to automatically declare it no matter what, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm going to do the 1 to 2 hand-to-hand with a -1. It's sick. That is a kill on both of them. 3 to 2 hand-to-hand. They will also get it. That sucks. But I should retain control of the building because the vehicle can't control inside. It just controls the ground exterior or whatever. And talking about bloody, if I loses the Japanese, which is entirely possible, it's only going to happen because I had a lot of attrition early on, like too high attrition early on. Yeah. All right, turn 3, Chinese. What do we got here? Weather, no change. I have... that's true. I could have been trying to repair this. Of course. Control, there we go. Self-rally? Nope. And 2 rally attempts here. Both make it. This is not looking good. Prep fire. 3 up 2 shot is going to be worthless. I don't think they can see there. You know what? I'm going to try 12 up 3. 10 on 12? 10 on 12, pin touch check. Actually, leader can't take it, and the other guy passes. So, that is Not good. I have a serious dilemma here to make with this MMG. I think I might... try for the woods. So I'm more confident. Actually, looking at this now, I really don't think it's... Yeah, nope. Yeah, no raid, and that's it. I probably should have shot R2. That's probably a clean shot. It is most likely a clean shot. Is there any other prep fire I want to do? I need to get into this building. I need to threaten that. Yeah. I think that's all I really want to do. Movement phase. So first and... Actually, you know what? No, I will wait so I can grab that in advanced phase. This is blocked. So 1, 2. What's the range on this? Yeah, never mind. It's not an enormous one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna have this guy shoot. It is clean. It is a 4. 4 flat. 5 on 4. 1 morale check. Good thing I was only moving one guy at a time. That's also rate of fire as well. 1, 2, 3. And that will be an 8 down 2. 3 on 8, K2. Sadly, they will spawn and break. But that is first fire. I don't have the firepower for it right now. This is 2 residual. Do I still risk it though? 1, 2, 3. They'll take a subsequent. Okay, well that solves that. 1, 2, 3. And do I want to risk final protective? No. Nope, nope, nope. You know, these guys are probably threatened by the mortar if I move anywhere here. So maybe the smart play is like go in this area. There's not really anything to threaten, and I really want to get into a building. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think anybody could shoot them. These guys will actually. Do I need a CX? What's my count here? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. 1 bypass for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll take a final protective. Why not? They don't break. It is 4 down 2, so 4 on 4, 1 morale check. Okay, starting poorly. This guy's pinned. Shit. Well, that is not what I wanted. This guy actually ELRs. Yeah, that guy ELR. Yeah, no. I was, yeah, hopeful, but yeah, it's really, well, it happens. At least with these 2 guys, I can threaten X2 and potentially grab it, or I can also just retreat and then threaten these buildings. So either way, try again next turn. Yeah. One, 2, they'll take a 4 down 2. Ah, I really don't want the rolls to be well here. 2 morale check. Yeah, they're broken. They're first fired. 1. They'll shoot again. It's a 2 down 2, 5 on 2 normal morale check. They pin. It's not better. I kind of need to call it off and just regroup next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can save him and rally. Yeah. I think that's it for movement. As much as I want to, I really want to try and eliminate this and open up the right flank, but I don't think it's going to happen at this point. Leader with the MMG. I guess. Oh, you know what? I should have picked a covered arc, but it would have been this anyways. Is it just that phase, or is it the turn? Covered arc. Where is MG? Field of Fire. That's what it is. Oh, only in that phase. Okay, yeah, right, cool. So, should have been more cognizant of it. I would have been able to move in here for free, I think. Well, mortar would have prevented it anyways. So whatever. 4 up 1. Breaks the machine gun. Advanced fire phase. Honestly, there's none I really want to do. Routes. These guys will come back. Should take out the defensive. And prep. I thought it's called prep. I mean, just for the bonus to rally, I might as well. Other than the pinned guy. This guy will route back. Let's put this. Now the question is if I retreat, right, it takes me that much longer to get in, and I pretty much signed this guy's death penalty. So maybe the... Oh, I can't route that way. This guy has to route down, so you can see him. Maybe the play is to go in because it will save lives in the long run. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do. This guy can go in this building. These guys can go up here. Conscripts will split them just in case. This conscript will go here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And I will grab this building. Oops. Okay. There we go. And we'll assault into that building. Especially now this is broken, so I really don't care for that, which is even better. CC phase, there's only the one, right? Yeah, there's only the one. Conscripts are lax by default. So, ambush for the Chinese, ambush for the Japanese. Japanese get a plus or -1, and the Chinese will get a +1. So no ambush. No ambushes all game, which has been really weird. The Chinese are fighting at a 1-to-1 non-hand-to-hand, so they won't get anything. And I might as well just target the first line squad. So it'll be a 5-to-3, which is 3-to-2, and won't get it. So this turns into a melee, which I guess really works for the Chinese because they can just reinforce that ad nauseum, which is gonna be pretty good. Yeah, I think that's it. Also, VC down by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. Turn 4, Japanese. We're looking at no weather change. Rally phase. I mean, a lot of broken stuff. A lot of broken people, a lot of broken stuff. Can't rally this guy, so DM comes off. Same thing here. Oh, you know what? I could have got this guy back But maybe I can shoot into there, so whatever. Leader will try... Actually, I get one free self-rally. Do I... This guy did not have a DM, so we'll try to self-rally. No. Leader? Nope. It's the DM. And this squad over here. Also no. Take off pins, because I always forget. Try to repair. Alright, that helps. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. Especially if I want to be silly with tanks and or tankettes and try to overrun and stuff. Actually, speaking of, I should bring up my PDFs for that. Can I bring it? Where are my PDFs? Because I 100% need these now. What are they? Type 90... What was it again? Type 95s? 94? Yeah, Type 94. Button up overrun 5. God, these suck. Oh man, they suck so bad. Really? Okay. Prep fire 8 up 2. 7 on 8 should be a 1 check. Okay. Wow. Okay, so the heat of battle. They're Chinese, which I think is just a flat 0. Yeah, it's no plus, no minus. They're not inexperienced. So they generate a hero and nothing else. Wow. That's ridiculous. I get a Chinese hero out of nowhere. That's like the least possible result I would have expected. No rate of fire, so that's it. Mortar will... You know what? I don't... Man, I really wish I had white phosphorus now. That sucks. 4 flat. Nothing. Yeah, mortar. We'll do mortar, I guess, like into the building. It won't be a hit. Won't be rate of fire. Nothing. And then 4 up 3. Oof. It's still just a pin test check. I don't think the hero takes pins, so just roll for squad and they're fine. So that's prepped. You can't shoot, obviously. Yeah, okay, moving phase. Leader will lose CX. I don't think he can really get shot. I certainly don't care to shoot, so 1, 2, 3, bypass 4, 5, 6. So this building converts to my side. This CX goes away. This makes it really problematic to try and run across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I need to prevent them going. And they can go through the woods. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. I just need to prevent them going around, I guess. These guys are still in motion. 1, 2, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this gonna break? No. Can I shoot them? I don't think the chance of hitting would be pretty high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and they rotated 1. Okay, so I'm at 5. I'm gonna have LMG or MMG shoot. It will be a hit. Will be rate of fire. Won't be enough. Actually, would that be a hit? Probably. It is turret. 6. 6 turret. Even inferior is a +1 to the TK that they would need to roll under. Or, sorry, -1 to the TK that they would have to roll under. Yeah, no. I can't roll a second time yet. They will continue. For 6, I don't think I have line of sight there anymore. No way. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and you know what? 15. I'll just go here and DM, and I don't even care for this squad. They're just whatever. And they're in motion. Defensive art phase. Can I shoot this there? Huzzah, yes. There's a +1 for the vehicle being in the way. But it is still a 7 up 2. 7 firepower is 4 and 7, 2 morale check. Beats don't fail me now. 2 morale check and 2 morale. Ah. Oh, no, wait. He pins. Sick. Thank God for -1 leaners. They have rate, so they will shoot 4 up 2. And that won't get a result. It is still rate of fire. So let's go for broke. Same result. No, nothing. And that's it. Hero with squad as a 8 up 1. 8 on 8. Normal morale check. Leader passes. Squad or the crew pins a second time, which so no result, which is amazingly good for me, or the Japanese player, I should say. Don't really have any other shots. I could do. No, I can't do anything great. So yeah, advanced warface. Which I don't really have any, because everybody that moves, anybody that could shoot is kind of out of the way from everything, so. Prep defensive. Routes. Nothing important. These guys have to route, so they will go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, makes sense. Nobody else has to move, so advanced phase. I will claim this building. Going into it, these guys will protect, I guess, this area. I really don't think I can do anything with that. They're just gonna stay there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it that way. CC, it's an automatic hand-to-hand. Again, in Japanese. So, I'll do 1 to 2 with a -1. I will not get anything, and they will get a 1 to 1 against me, and they'll kill. Well, this might be. That might be the killing blow. Oops. That goes down. I would have to start capturing prisoners to bring myself to 10, because I need 3 buildings. I got another turn for it, but a turn of movement, I should say, but it's not looking good. It is really not looking good. Though I should be able to do some overruns, and I guess I should have probably shot at some stuff to DM it, but whatever. Not one unit is going to be able to self-rally, so I'm not really actually worried about it. Weather, no change. Self-rally, huzzah. Yeah, it makes it. Um, Self-rally leader does not make it. And then the conscripts, no. Prep fire phase, and take pins off. Prep fire phase, I think it only makes sense to try another 8 up 1. Didn't work, but you know. I have not been shooting this vehicle at all. I just keep thinking it's broken, so we'll just do I think I can shoot. Yeah, I think I can do 4 firepower up 1. Yeah, so 3, 2 morale check. They pin, surprisingly. I do have rate of fire, so huzzah! No. What else? Let's do 6 up 1. No. 6 up 1. 7 up 2. No. 10. No way. No rate of fire. Is there anything else I can really do? Not really. I don't need to threaten these buildings. The Japanese player has to come to Chinese player. I really need to shore up these buildings. That's really all it is at this point. Moving phase. Yeah. They're pinned. CX1. Can I do anything with these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, we'll see if I can get a shot off with them. Yeah, that's clear. It is a +1. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's halved twice. Up 1. But I don't think that removes. Yeah, so it's just so it's 1 down 1. No result. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. I can threaten that building. Script over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Late CX5. Assault move into Z3. Why not? K4, assault move to K3, do an 8-1. Pin test check. They are pinned. Again, just kind of ruining that. They are shots. First fired. I guess I could do 1, 2, 3. Looks right. Defensive fire. 4 up 2. Nope. I can't get anything with these guys. 8 up 2. Nope. A 10 on 8 is nothing. No rate either. This should be a defensive fire, but whatever. Final fire, why not? 4 up 1. Nope. Damn. Yeah, advanced fire phase. None. I don't really think there's much I can really get out of it anyways. Is anybody DM? Nope. Advances. I mean, I might as well. These guys can go in. Take these buildings back, or secure those buildings, I should say. I don't want to throw them in there, just in case. This guy, assault move there. Do I want to try and blow up a tank? No, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. You know, I think that's it. I mean, I could move one of these squads around, but whatever. CC, try for ambush. Chinese, Japanese. Chinese will probably get a -1 for hero, I think. Leadership, yeah, I think that counts. So they'll get an ambush. It won't be hand to hand, but it will still be 1-1 because it is 4-3. So it's 1-1 with -2. 1-1 -2. No, doesn't do anything. Return fire 1-2 with a -2. Or sorry, actually with a +1. Doesn't matter. They can't create a leader either, so they don't get anything out of it other than taking out a hero and a second, well, one of the best squads they have. Which, again, is unfortunate because, well, don't expect that to happen. What a wacky game. Turn 5, pretty sure this is where like everything's gonna go to crap. Weather, no change. Prep fire. Honestly, there's not much for me to like. I need to run into some buildings. I have to. I will be overrunning. This is for sure. I know exactly which 2 hexes I want to overrun. It's not going to be good. I don't need to move these guys, so they will shoot at the conscripts of S4. Yeah, I might as well do S4. So it's going to be a 4-1. Don't even get anything out of it. Not even rate. Rich. 8-1. Alright. Movement phase. Honestly, this guy's going to stay put so I can go into Brave melee with him. I'm just going to drop the mortar. For, I think I can do it for free. Good dash. It's not worth it. Yeah, non-assault move 1. I mean, I have to. 7 down 3. Yeah, okay, they're dead. I think that's gonna be it. I was hoping I could get him around. Try to capture one of these 2 buildings. Because I need a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Why am I doing that first? Let's try to overrun. 1, 2, and then overrun is a quarter. Plus, I need half. Right? Is that how it's if I remember correctly? It should be a quarter and half because overrun is a quarter and going into a building is half. Where's the chart? Chart's always nice. It is going to be Patsy's too. That's pretty. I forgot about that. Yeah, plus cost of terrain. So quarter is 4. They've spent, and half would be fractions rounded up, I believe. So 8 plus 4, 12. They've spent 2 already. So they get in for 14. So they're going to go in. And then I need... And this guy's also going to overrun this guy. Which I'm pretty sure they don't need to do anything for it. This guy has to take a patsy check. He's fine. These guys have to take patsy checks. One guy is fine. The other guy's pinned. Let's order him that way. Now, an overrun into a building may collapse the building. Where is it? It's a building, and it's gonna be like falling into cellars or whatever. Building. Buildings. AFE. Immediate bog check of a 3+. So bog check, test check. It should be fine. +4 for a stone building. But you need a final 12, and I can't think of any other modifiers to it. Is this the same page with it? No. Alright, whatever. Pretty sure it's fine. I'll have to double check. Yeah, I think I'm just one off, so. Where the heck is it? Sellers, there we go. Same thing with this guy. Do a rebel bog check. It's fine. Sniper doesn't activate. If the AFV rolls 0 or less on the colored die roll, a -1 DRM to the colored die roll of the bog check applies if the building is wooden or a single-story house, per each applicable. Only for the purposes of determining rubble creation. Rubbling a single-story house has no effect to the occupants in the building, but if the rubble building has an upper level, falling. Okay, so this is a single-story house, which means it rubbles. So this rubbles. I should just move it. Yeah, that's a single-story house, which means it rubbles. Unfortunately, nothing happens to the dudes inside, which is a shame. It really should. It really should do something along those lines. So, yeah, they're in there. Actually, I have to do the CC tab, the overrun attack, and this rubbles, and there is falling rubble. Because it's also a colored die roll 0 or less, which means falling rubble. I need to check for falling rubble. Ugh. Falling rubble. Is it automatic? I guess, yeah. I guess it's just automatic that it's but if a rubble building has upper B2411 applies. Okay, I gotta check. Because it will rubble it. It's just about whether it rubbles, does more. Indicated rubber. B24121. Okay, hold on here. Is there an example here with overrun? Because this is what's going to absolutely positively kill me here, or what's really like throw me for a loop. Hold on here. Let's. Okay, so I have to roll, or if it's automatically rubbled, I have to roll to see if it rubbles the entire building. It doesn't. Then I need to determine if there's falling rubble, which again, I need to make a DR, a big DR. If the colored die roll is a 7 or above, that's the direction. Okay, well it's not. It didn't get anything, so that's fine. Now, for the effects, falling rubble transforms, or just it doesn't happen in adjacent. So it's all happening in the same hex. I guess is what's going on here. Right, because it can only be. Yeah, another rubble. Right, but there's always it always occurs in the hex that it's in. So, eliminates any non-armored or open top of AFVs, which isn't the case. So this squad immediately dies. Each surviving armored unit must immediately check for bog. It bogs. Yeah, so this tank bogs. And I have to do the overrun, which buttoned up was 5. Now that this is rubble, do they get TM for this? They probably do. Can't imagine them not getting TM. I guess is the better way to put it. Overrun firepower is 5. They do get TM, so there's a +3 for rubble, because it's stone, really, rather than rubble. Yeah, okay. 503. Won't do anything because it's a 9 on 5. I don't even think that's a pinch check. No, just off. Alright, cool. So we'll just mark him as prefer. Why not? Alright, increase times. This will have to go on, which means I won't. I could technically control it anyways. Okay, here's where I do the ultimate gambits here, because this kind of determines. I can technically get 3, so bypass for 1. These guys will shoot as a 6 down 2. It is a 6 on 6, which should be a 1 check. They break or stripe. These guys are first fired. 2 in bypass. They'll shoot again as a 6 down 2. 7 on 6 is a normal. Damn it. That's good. That is unfortunately a game at that point. I was hoping. Yeah, it should be turn 5. Whatever. I was hoping that those guys would survive, and I could get into here and grab these 2, but I just don't. I do not have it. I would have to CX this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even get another building. So I'm off. No matter what happens, I would be off by 1. The only alternative would be if this tank blows up and then No, because then it's still, well, no, because I could just throw like 18 dudes in there and they would be done. No, that's it. The most I could get would be 8 on this turn, and that's presuming that I could save a lot of people. And if the tank dies, then I have to get more stuff. So yeah, um, honestly, the only reason the Japanese player loses this consistently, and kind of why the Japanese players probably or why the Chinese players won more often in this scenario is because as soon as you start taking losses with the Japanese, it's kind of it. Um, you're attacking with 11 squads, and you really feel it every time you lose a squad, even if the Chinese are not in a majority conscript, but you get a lot of conscripts with your reinforcements. At least uh, 8. I want to say 8 squads of conscripts. Um, is it 8? I'm seeing 16s. Well, maybe I'm counting defense. No, yeah, 7 3-3-6s, so 7 conscript squads, and then 17 first line. And maybe that's a little bit too much. This is the friendly fire version, not the best of friends version. Which now that I say that, let's see what that version has, because maybe the best of friends version is slightly different here. No. Still 11-24 with 2 tankettes versus one armored car and a grenade launcher. Yeah, it doesn't really. It does not seem to have changed. So maybe there's something in like the in the extra rules or whatever. Maybe there's a slight difference in how they might have it set up or something. But even the best of friends version is actually leans a lot harder on Chinese as the winner, which makes sense in this scenario because of how just how limited the Japanese force is. I don't really think that the handicap or balance as they want to call it a handicap in the friendly fire pack. It says replace the Japanese 8-1 leader with a 10-0. I honestly don't think it would do much. I think what they really need is another negative leader, or perhaps change the 9. What do they get? Do they get a 9 down too? They do not. I wonder, maybe I'd give him a hero. Exchange the 8+1 for a hero. Or give him an extra squad. I think is probably how I would do balance. I'd probably actually give him a squad. Probably how I would do it. I don't know if I would do squad at the start. Maybe I would. Because you kind of really need to get the buildings early and then settle on the rest. I'm sure there's probably also something I could have done with the starting location. Maybe have more people in woods to kind of go around and sneak into the big building or something. But regardless, uh, it's not like I hate this scenario. I just think it's pretty tough on the Japanese player. Um, Definitely a scenario that would be better for if you want this as an intro scenario, as a newer player can pick the Chinese and with some direction are more likely to win versus a veteran. Obviously, there's some things that I missed anyways, so who knows? And like the tankettes, I could have brought them over on this side, but I was actually really worried that this MMG would take them both out. So yeah. Anyways, fun nonetheless. Won't be in terms of the streams. There will not be a game this Saturday. I wanted to get a game last Saturday, but unfortunately Rudin couldn't make it. So he's doing well. So at least there's that. Um, and yeah, there won't be Easter weekend. I'm not going to be in town, so unfortunately, no stream on Saturday. Should be a stream next Tuesday. and we'll see. I don't really have a plan yet as to which one I will be playing, so we'll have to see. I grabbed a few scenario packs recently that have added to the earlier scenarios, so I might skip back. I probably won't. Save those for like the end of the year type idea. But yeah, anyways, should be a game next Tuesday, so look forward to seeing everybody then. As always, thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.